What's up, what's up? Abed Motassim here, welcome back to my channel. It's Halloween and time for making pumpkin pie. That's right, pumpkin pie is what I'm going to be making for y'all today, so stay tuned, baby. Alright, first thing first, we need the crust. I've got this pie crust brand called Pillsbury and I have no clue about how good it is, so let's give it a try. Honestly, I wanted to make my own pie crust from scratch and then I was like, nah, maybe in another video. Today, let's make this very simple. Gently open the dough and be careful, you gotta do this when the dough is chilled, so room temperature dough, nah, no bueno, it doesn't work. Roll out the dough about 3 inches more than your deep dish pie diameter, mine is 9 inches. I can't say this without laughing. Anyway, so I rolled the pie crust to about 12 inches round. Collect the dough with your hands or roller, gently transfer it into the pie dish, and here is the deal. Press the crust in from outside, so don't push it down. You certainly don't want to crack the pie dough. Alright, cool. Trim the edges if needed. I didn't have to do that. Then fold the edge under itself and start making some cool patterns on the edge. You can do whatever you want, but my favorite is just using my thumb and index finger to make this nice kind of rustic look. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I always have mind-blowing giveaways and post new videos every week. Guys, I noticed this pie crust is too thin, so we can still make it work, but try to buy a thicker one if you could, or make your own crust. I will make a separate video about making home pie crust, so stay tuned. Well, I don't know. I think I should have made this. I'm happy with this. We are happy with this, right, Belen?
No.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever, you're right. I'm frankly quite happy with this crust. I mean, remember, this is supposed to be a quick pumpkin pie, so I know it's not Rolls Royce, okay? Place the dough and pie dish in the freezer for 15 minutes. That's right, 1-5. Don't leave it overnight, okay? While it's freezing, set your oven on 425 Fahrenheit or 220 Celsius. Alright, after about 15 minutes, take the dough out. It should be pretty firm now. We are gonna blind bake this crust hot. We need parchment paper, aluminum foil, and pie weights. Here are the steps. First, cut a sheet of parchment paper as much as it fits in the crust. It will be like a shield between the crust and the foil. Then grab a multi-layers foil, at least double, maximum 4 layers, and put it in there. Gently press the foil against the edge. You want it very gently supporting the pie dough, and finally put some dry beans in there, or if you have ceramic pie weights, you can use that. The reason is to stop the pie crust from rising. In the oven for 10 minutes, and this is the first process of baking this gorgeous pumpkin pie. While the crust is blind baking, we are gonna make our filling. Another important thing, you have to warm the filling. You can't make a great baked pumpkin pie with cold filling, period. I've got this can of pumpkin puree. I was very happy with this brand. It tastes so delicious, but you can make your own pumpkin puree from scratch. I dumped the whole can, which was 450 grams of pumpkin puree, in my sauce pot pan, whatever. Here I used 3/4 cup or 125 grams brown erythritol sweetener, which is a replacement for brown sugar to make the pie healthier, and I can't tell you how awesome this tastes, but if you want, you can use regular brown sugar. Add half teaspoon salt, half teaspoon cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon ginger powder, 1/4 teaspoon freshly grated or powdered nutmeg, and finally a pinch of cloves powder. Mix them all and put it aside for now, cause our pie crust is almost done with the first round of baking. Take the pie out of the oven, turn your oven down to 375 Fahrenheit or 190 Celsius. Remove the foil and parchment paper carefully. Watch out, it's too hot. If you see some parts of the crust are already puffed, poke it gently with a fork, but very gently. Damn it, I said very gently. So frustrating. It's okay, don't cry, baby. I got it. Luckily, I had another pie dough to bake it again. Okay, at this point, the edge of the pie crust is already a little golden brown, so we are gonna protect it from overcooking by aluminum foil around the crust. Fold it in place there, crimp the edge off, and now the outer ring is protected, but the inside can get nice and baked through. Back in the oven for another 10 minutes. Meanwhile, let's finish our filling. Place the saucepan on medium to high heat and keep stirring for about 5 minutes. Already smells incredible. Yeah, I was excited. Okay, once you see the sauce is burping, bloop, bloop, yeah, exactly like that, kill the heat and put the pan aside. Add 1 cup or 230 grams heavy cream along with half cup or 115 grams whole milk to a bowl or measuring cup. Microwave for 1 minute, we just want to warm it up, that's it. By the way, if you are on diet, you can use almond milk or almond creamer instead. Crack 3 eggs in a bowl, beat them for 1 minute and then add a little bit of warm milk and cream while we are whisking. Remember, the cream has to be warm, not hot. We don't want to make scrambled egg. Add the rest of the cream and whisk for like 30 seconds. Add the mixture in the pot and whisk that in the pumpkin puree. Make sure to get all those corners to really have a nice, smooth, homogeneous mixture. Whisk business! And basically we are done with the filling. Alright, once the pie crust is also done, take it out of the oven and let it rest for a few minutes. Meanwhile, let's egg wash the crust to get the nice golden brown edges, and by the way, this is totally optional but highly recommended. Crack 1 egg in a bowl, add a tablespoon of cream or milk and whisk till both gets incorporated. Then brush it on the edges and make sure to get all covered. Now pour the filling in there, tent the crust carefully with aluminum foil and back in the oven, this time on 350 Fahrenheit or 175 Celsius for 45 minutes. And the moment of truth, voila! We are done with this gorgeous homemade pumpkin pie. It seems like a lot of work, but it's not. Most of it was just waiting for the pie to bake in the oven. Sometimes you see the top is cracked like here, which is totally fine to me, still tastes incredible. But if you want perfection, you can make a quick frosting by mixing half cup pumpkin puree and 1/4 cup heavy cream and pour that on top to fill the cracks. What I also like to do and highly recommend is to put this in the fridge to cool down a little bit and then enjoy it with a cup of coffee. But before you run to make this, let's hypnotize our eyes with some satisfying B-roll. And that's it for today. If you like this video and learned something, please hit the like and subscribe button. Maybe you will be the one who win the giveaway. Have a great time and see y'all next time.